All right, y'all, it's currently 10:48 at night. I just got off work a little bit ago and I bought a gooseneck kit for my pickup. I have a 2015 3/4 ton Dodge with a Cummins. I guess it's a Ram, but I already started the process, but I figured I'll take you guys along with me. Remember, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so I already started before I remembered I should probably grab my camera. But anyway, I got the hole drilled in the middle of the bed. It takes a 3.5 inch hole saw on my driller right here, and it's got a pretty sweet little guide to help you know where to drill the hole at. I will take you underneath. All right, so there's the hole right here. This piece is a brace that goes all the way across. These pickups already have a kind of a kit for you. All it is a bolt-in kit for the B&W kit that I bought, but this piece that I showed you would sit right in here, so you know where to drill your hole into your bed itself. And then so that tells you where your hole needs to be, and then you'll come up top and drill the hole in the center there. That's for your ball itself right here. That's where that sticks through the floor of your bed. What I'm doing now is I'm taking this inner fender lining out. All that is some 8mm bolts right here, or 5/16 or whatever you got. They're the same, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna finish taking those out, and on both sides, and that'll allow me to get in for the next part. So stay tuned. I'm gonna put you on time lapse so you can kind of watch what I'm doing here, but it's gonna be the same for both sides. So I already got all the bolts out of the other side. I'm gonna grab the other one out. Make one more look here to make sure I got everything out. Alright, I think I got all the bolts out of here. Now I'm just gonna do the same thing. They're kind of a pain to get these worked out of here, but remember, I've never done this before, so if I can figure it out, I feel like just about anybody watching can probably figure it out. I did miss one. I missed one screw. The ones down on the edges here are a lot tighter to get to, so I can't get them with the impact. But I can use the little ratchet I have and get them the rest of the way out by hand. It's a lot harder to do with one hand. There you go. I don't know. It should just pull out. Just like that. Set those up. Now we can see in here, and we're gonna need to see in there when we're putting in these threaded arms for the plate. This is the kit. So this is the piece that'll stick up through your floor up here, and the bolts will go to this side here. Here's your arm that releases your ball. The rest of it's right here. We'll put that on towards the end here, so bear with me while I'm trying to get this done. Okay, so when we go underneath, you'll be able to see there's a hole right here, a hole right here. That's for one side, and then there's a hole right here and a hole right here for the other side. And we have to try to wiggle this L-shaped piece of flat with two threaded bolts from the outside. That's why we took the wheel wells out. We have to try to wiggle those from the wheel well into where those holes are going to line up. I'm taking this and I got to feed it in through there, and then go back to the bottom and try to get them to line up. I'm going to use this. Oop, I'm throwing it. I'm going to use this. Just a little stake for a tent, but I'm going to go underneath and try to line it up with this. Minnie, you are right in the way. My dog is trying to hang out with me. Okay. So I can start to see it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the video. There's a piece of it right there. So I have to get it lined up from the outside. So that means I'm probably going to have to go in further. Yeah. I'm going to have to push it in just a little more from the outside. Hopefully it won't take too many times and getting up and going back down and getting up and going back in. There, so I just push this in just a little more. And hopefully I'll be able to get a hold of it on the inside here. Okay, I can see the edge of it. I think I went too far now. I'll update you when I get it in there. This is going to be a process. Okay. I got one side in. Remember, this is what it looks like. So you got to thread the bolts into these holes, but you got to line them up with the holes underneath. I got it in place, and I put these two bolts. So this one here and this one here. The lighting's not very good. Right now you can see them. Those two bolts, those will end up going through the plate and then into the threaded nuts that are in that arm. So I got that side in. I'm going to put the other side in quick, and then I'm going to try to struggle with holding this up and putting those bolts in. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll probably put it on time lapse for that, so you don't have to hear me grunting and moaning and doing all kinds of fun stuff when I'm getting it up there. So. Alright, I got all four of those bolts started. I'm gonna have to take them back out again anyway, but I just wanted to make sure they would thread in. It was lined up enough to thread in. So now they give you this little plastic spacer. I'm assuming, without reading the instructions, that I'm supposed to put it right here, around this edge here. I'm guessing that's for stopping like a rattle or anything like that from just some annoying noise or something from vibrating between metals. So I'm gonna try to slide that up in there, and then next is trying to hold this up and get the bolts started. So that's gonna be fun. I'm really dreading that, but gotta get it in. This is next. Stay tuned. Oh no, he fell. Hey. Sorry. Okay, now I gotta grab the torque wrench and torque the bolts to 150 foot-pounds. My torque wrench might be a little bougie for this, but that's the only one I got that I trust, so that's what I'm gonna use. Hopefully it'll go up that high. This is my torque wrench. Okay, now that that's all torqued, at the elbow click, you know, we gotta put on the arm that goes to the release for the ball. It comes with these two bolts, the nuts, and the arm itself. So we got to try to wiggle that into place through the same hole that the threaded arms went through, and it comes out the driver's side. So here's the end that it threads to. So I have to get this arm somehow out the driver's side. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that. But I'm going to make it work. And then I'll show you guys how I did it once I get it in there. Okay, Well, getting that arm slid through there was by far the most annoying part, but it's in there. It's just a lot of wiggling around. You can see it sticking through right here. This is outside the wheel well. And it comes to right here. Now I gotta tighten these nuts on here and move on to the next step. Okay, well, I found out why it was such a pain to get that arm in there. When they put these plates in for the fifth wheel assembly, there's brackets underneath for those plates to tie the bed to the frame, and the bracket is right in the way of where that arm needs to go for my ball, or to release the ball. So even when I got it through there and I got it bolted down, it was pinned at an angle so much that I couldn't get it to pull and release. So for now, I'm not gonna have that release on there. If I want to take the ball out, I'm just gonna have to go underneath and do it by hand and have somebody pull it out from up top until I pull those fifth wheel plates out of there. But I don't need them because I don't have anything that's a fifth wheel, and I don't plan on getting anything that's a fifth wheel. So now this kit comes with a template for doing the safety chains. It tells you where you need to drill the holes. Actually goes this way. So I have a 3/4 ton. There you go, now you can see it. I have a 3/4 ton, so I'll go with those holes. I'll drill the holes, and then it comes with these springs. So when you pull up on the safety chain deal, when you let go, it springs back down into place. So I'm going to do that next. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have to get a plug for the electrical connector. I'm gonna put it somewhere up in here. I would have thought that this truck would have something in there already, since it clearly had a fifth wheel plate, but I'm not seeing any wires or anything up there, so I'm gonna have to wire that in tomorrow. But for right now, my biggest thing was to getting the hitch bolted in and ready to go. So that took me, it is 12:05. So I don't remember what time I started. It would have been 10:30, 10:45 or something. So that didn't take me all that long. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something with me. I didn't know what I was doing, and I still made it work. So I figure if I can do it, about anybody can. Just learn from my mistakes. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.